What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite. You can have a favorite, y'all. Self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness, across all social media platforms. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice, I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, like myself, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers. There's a lot of thrivers out there, y'all, of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about why you need to stop being so nice to your toxic partner, parent, whoever it is. How narcissists take your niceness as weakness, take your niceness as a vulnerability, take your niceness and weaponize it against you. You can be too nice to a narcissist, y'all. That's absolutely true. Before we hop into today's episode, y'all, I would like to ask a plea. This is me pleading to you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you made it this far, y'all, subscribe to the YouTube channel, the podcast, wherever you're watching this video at, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, because it helps boost the algorithm, helps us reach more people, helps get somebody else sub to the YouTube channel, it boosted the algorithm, and it helped reach you. If you're watching this video and you don't know how you got here, like how the hell I get here? Somebody liked it, and it boosted the algorithm for you to see this video. So, pay it for it. Pay it for it for free. Pay it for free. Just by hitting the like button, the like, subscribe button. Anyways, y'all, thanks. But yeah, stop being so nice, y'all. Absolutely. You have to. You absolutely, with no equivocation, have to stop being so nice to narcissists. You have to. I don't believe, I'm not built that way, y'all. You have to get built that way. Y'all. You can be like narcissistic people. If you're a nice person overall, empathetic person, it's like you shoot a pheromone into the air that narcissists can smell a mile away. Like you just come out in the morning, you think you wearing what's a good cologne out here? What's a good perfume out here? I know I got Gucci. I think Gucci makes men and women stuff. So let's say Gucci cologne, Gucci perfume, whatever it is, y'all. Let's just say you step out of there, right? Dior, whatever you wear. I know you're like, no, D, I'm turning me off because you say Gucci. No, whatever cologne you wear, whatever perfume you wear, imagine you spraying it on right. You come out there and you just like, you dab it on like, tss, tss. But imagine you peel back the Gucci layer, right? And it really says empathy. It really says niceness, because this is pretty much what you do when you go out into the world. You spraying empathy on you. Like one behind the ear, one behind each ear, one on the nape of your neck, one on your chest. You put it on your wrist and you put it on your wrist and you rub it in. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do. Like you're spraying empathy on you, you're spraying niceness on you, and people can sense it. And this is how you know. But Lee, how do we know if they're weaponizing against you? This is one of the reasons you know that they're weaponizing against you, because they'll tell you that, they'll say it out loud to you. They're like, oh, you're too nice. You're too nice to do that to me. Oh, you're just such a nice person. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? They'll tell you that you're too nice, y'all. They will tell you that you're too nice. They will literally open their mouths up and just say, oh, no, you too nice. Oh, no, you do this. Oh, no, you do that. They'll tell you that you're too nice, and they'll weaponize it against you. Y'all, you don't have to be nice to people who are hurting you. You can be friendly, but you don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to try to be friends. You don't have to you can try to be amicable, but everybody doesn't want to be amicable with you. Let's just say it like that. You can try to be amicable, but not everybody is trying to be amicable with you, if you know what I mean. Like, you can try your best to be amicable to this person, but not everybody is going to try to be amicable with you. Not everybody's going to try to be cool with you. Some people don't have your best interest at heart. And I know because it's hard when I talk to a lot of people, y'all. It's hard for y'all to understand it because your mind doesn't naturally think this way. Mine does. So it's hard for you to imagine somebody else thinking to be intentionally malicious to you. It's because you don't think that way. You can't. It's hard for you to imagine somebody else thinking that way, isn't it? Because you don't see the world like this. It's hard for you to imagine somebody else seeing the world like this. You know what I mean? Because you don't see it this way. It's hard for you to imagine, like, damn, I don't see it that way. So how can anybody else see it that way? You know what I mean? It's hard for you to put it's hard. It's very difficult for you to put yourself in the shoes of a narcissistic person. I understand that, y'all. That's why I'm just saying your niceness. You don't have to be nice to them. You can set boundaries. You can be firm. It's going to feel weird at first. It's absolutely going to feel weird at first, y'all. It's going to feel weird. It's going to be different. It's going to be one of those things where it feels weird and different at the same time. Where you just like, I don't like this right here. This just feels weird. Well, Lee, I can't be mean. I'm not telling you to be mean. I think when people say, when I tell people to stop being so nice, you automatically think I'm saying be mean. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be nicer to yourself. You don't have to be like removing niceness does not automatically fill it. If you remove niceness from this space, it doesn't automatically mean that meanness, being mean, is going to fill that void. It's not. It doesn't mean that right there, y'all. What it means is you taking your power back, standing in your truth, and just having boundaries. Like the niceness, it's kind of like you have a balloon, right? It's kind of like you have a balloon. Imagine blowing up a balloon with niceness and empathy, like. That balloon is full. That balloon is full of empathy and niceness. Now you get tired of it because you see people taking advantage of it. You see people just saying they keep playing you for a fool. They keep treating you badly because they know they think you're too nice to tell on them, right? They think you're too nice to expose them, so they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? So they just say you let the air out of it. I'm not saying I'm not saying you take away all the empathy. I'm just saying let a lot of the empathy and niceness out and fill it with boundaries and self-love. Like let it out. You know how you let a balloon out and just start sounding like it's farting? Let it out. Let your little empathy balloon, let it fart away. Let it blow away. But then blow it back up with some boundaries. With some boundaries. With some not necessarily meanness, firmness. Boundaries, firmness, self-love. So now the balloon is still full, but it's full of other things. It's full of other stuff because they will absolutely take it they take your niceness for granted, y'all. Like, because narcissists. That's why you get a lot of narcissistic people. They are not overly nice to people because they think niceness is a weakness. They think being nice is viewed as weakness. They think being nice is a vulnerability. So that's why they're very rarely nice unless they're trying to get. They're very rarely nice unless they're trying to cultivate an image or they're trying to get something from you. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to cultivate an image or they're trying to get something from you. So they weaponize their own niceness. So they take advantage of yours. So that's why I just gotta tell people, y'all, I was like, if you feel like your niceness is being weaponized against you, you have to take a stand for it. Because if you don't, they're just I'm gonna promise you, if you don't take a stand for it, they're gonna take a stand for it, and they're just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and they're gonna leave you feeling a certain type of way, and you're gonna be angry as hell. You'll be super angry at them for doing the same, for taking advantage of you. When I thought you liked it, I thought you were too nice. And when you start setting boundaries, when your balloon is full of boundaries and self-love, they're gonna claim you never cared about them. They're like, oh, you never cared about me. You taking advantage of me. You doing this. You doing that. Yeah, keep doing your thing. That's all I gotta say to people. If you feel like a narcissistic person is taking advantage of your niceness, keep moving forward with the stuff you have going on. You know. Because if you no, stop being so nice, but move forward with the boundaries. Move forward with the stuff that helps protect you. Move forward with that stuff right there. Because if you don't, this stuff is going to keep going, y'all. It doesn't. Why would it stop? I ask people that question right there. Why would it stop? If they're getting something from you, why would they stop? They're not, and they might be nice to you every once in a while because they're trying to get something from you. If you see a narcissist, if they go from being super mean to you, y'all, every single day, to all of a sudden being nice to you out of nowhere, start asking yourself the question, like, why are you being so nice to me? Why are you being nice to me right now? Where is this coming from? What do you ask yourself? What does this person want from you? Because they're trying to get something from you. That's one thing I can damn near guarantee you right there, that they're trying to get something from you because they feel like your niceness is going to be used against you. That's why I just said you have to empower yourself, y'all. That's one thing a lot of people have to learn how to do, especially when you're dealing with narcissistic people, is empower yourself to set boundaries. It's going to suck. If you've been nice to somebody, a certain person, for so long, it's gonna be different when you set boundaries. It's gonna be different when you say no. It's gonna be different when you choose yourself. But also understand the fact that it's okay to choose you, y'all. And I'm not telling you to stop being nice to other people. Stop being nice to people who are taking advantage of you. That's what I'm telling you to do. Stop being nice to people who are taking advantage of it. You know what I mean? If people are being nice if you're being nice to people and they're reciprocating your niceness, then yeah, you can be nice to that person. But it gets to that point where you don't want to be nice to people who don't deserve it. But how to determine who deserves it, who doesn't deserve it? Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Listen to your mind. Protect your peace, y'all. That's all I want. That's really literally all I want people to do is to protect their peace. Because peace is important, y'all. Peace is extremely important in these spaces. Protect your peace. I'm not asking you to be mean. I'm not asking you to turn into the grump, the Grinch that stole Christmas. I'm just asking you to protect your peace because your peace is absolutely worth protecting. At least I think your peace is worth protecting. Look, I can think your peace is worth protecting all I want to, but you actually have to believe it. You know, you actually have to believe, just this chair, y'all. You actually have to believe that your peace is worth protecting, because if you don't, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Just stop being so nice to certain people, y'all. I'm not saying if you see somebody taking advantage of your niceness, you can pull back the niceness. You can take it back. You don't have to be nice to people who are taking advantage of y'all. If they repeatedly say you're too nice, you're so nice, you're so kind, thank you for not doing this, you're such a good person. If they're saying, if they're telling you that you're a good person and they're treating you badly, they're taking advantage of you. Put it like that. If somebody can open their mouth and say, you're such a good person, you treat me so good, and they're treating you badly, that means they're being intentional with their behaviors. Think about it from that perspective right there. If they can open their mouth and say, you're such a good person, but they keep cheating on you, they keep putting their hands on you, they keep lying to you, they keep trying to manipulate you, they're doing it on purpose. And we can leave it at that right there, y'all. Anyways, y'all, let me hop up this thing. Got some one-on-ones here next. Make sure you like and subscribe if you made it this far. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thanks for making it to the end, y'all. If you haven't already, make sure you check out the I Love Me brand, the self-love brand. Link is in the description of every single video and podcast that we do. Thank you so much.